Yo everybody, and welcome to another stream. And tonight we are just playing a little bit of Stormbound obviously, and well, I have nice 3 decks from T3ron, also known as Sacred Timeline. Depends a bit on where you are on Discord, but he wants to be named T3ron, so let's go. I will just play 3 of his decks, and he posted it on my own Discord server, which is mostly Stormbound related, so that's a good way to have me play your decks. And it's a long time since I actually have done this, and this is most likely one of the things I enjoy the most. So without further ado, let's just have a look at it. And what's up, Evil Deck and Gifted Hippos, welcome man. Hope you are great. And there's T3ron, the man of the hour. So basically, let's look backwards. So this is the 3rd deck I'm going to play. A lot of new stuff incorporated. I have to make a notice that he also has sparkly kitties, which I do not have. So I made some small adjustments to make up for it. And other cards I leveled up to level 4, just like minion launchers. So this deck is a nice chip with minion launchers, synergy, unhealthy hysteria, Hunter's Vengeance to clear the front altogether. So let's see how that goes. Then the 2nd deck I'm gonna play is this bad boy. Also upgraded my Erratic, Neglect and Fragmented Essences to level 4. I think on level 4 these cards are still playable. For Sparkly Kitties I do not think so, so that's why I'm not using that card. So this is heavy on the Prime and the Priestess Klaxi and spam a lot of tokens. And this is the deck I'm going to start with first. Basically a lot of legendaries. I think this deck used for Brawl with legendary plus 3 strength. So, but if it also works on ranked in Hero League, let's just find out. It's super duper heavy. It's Lara, Zubas, Mirth, so let's just cycle for Mirth, Hunter's Vengeance, stall the game until we get our 10 strength tokens. That will be very nice. We got late game potential with Rain of Frogs, nice finishers with Siren and Ubas, and Toad and Laurus for clearing some stuff up. And same goes for these simple bad boys. By the way, if the music is too loud, just please let me know. Ah, the Blizzard Bombs one. Ah, I will do that later. I think my Blizzard Bombs is also very low level. If I do not, it's level 2. Yeah, that's I might update it to level 4, since this card is actually playable on level 4, since you play just for its ability. So anyways, let's start with T3ron number 1 and just hit the rank button and see what goes on. Ay, generic rewards. How is life with generic rewards? So what is T3ron already said? By the way, I have to sleep now. Too bad. Luckily there is a VOD, man. So check it out tomorrow if you are interested. Well, I think we're just gonna bushwhack this thing out of existence first. Then just put it here. I always like to put it on the most left side, since then I'm not even sure if we have like Toti elevated, but if you play Dubious Hex on the left side, you have Toti elevated on this side, so you have a little bit more options to proc it with 1 strength. I'm not sure what to cycle, I just see what goes happen. Yeah, in the end all the decks looks the same, Gifted Hippos. That's one thing I've learned for sure. Doesn't really matter what you're doing. So I'm not sure if we want to have Hunter's Vengeance, since you're gonna most likely face a lot of Toadies. For now, let's just put this thing in. Put in a little bit of pressure. Might have blocked one, but this is T3ron 1 deck, right? I think in the end, we have seen all the decks. After 4 years of playing. Like here and there we see the new cards, which is nice. I'd love to see more of the new cards, but not that many whole new archetypes. Oh, that's painful. Look at this. Getting bushwhacked. So what is wisdom? Ooh la la. Actually like to get into my 1-drop. Just pew pew. I have no clue what else I have in my hand in this deck. Getting on your opponent on 9 is really good. But we're also facing Shadowfen, so like witches would be devastating. Not exactly a life stack. Wow, 2 minutes? That's nasty. Why is it so long with the delay? I really hate this. Like streaming needs to be less delayed. But yeah, that's very annoying to be some interactors. I see the witches. Yeah, this game is already over, so it doesn't really matter much. Maybe we can just cheeky it. Well, if it was here, we have a way better 50-50 opportunity. Yeah, this balls. What am I actually looking for? Everything we are doing will be devastating and horrible. I don't know, man. This game is already over. That Obsidian Butcher, high roll. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Siren of the Seas popping off, but he will just have a runner, right? Not even an handshake. Such a a-hole. I don't know why people don't give handshakes. The handshake people. It's like basically saying GG in a game, but maybe I'm from an old time. Respect mattered a little bit more. Or you just gave a handshake but killed me immediately and didn't see it or something. I'm not sure how long that delay is. Like even like sometimes if you lose or something and you're tilted, I understand that people don't give a handshake, but then still you should probably give a handshake. Like my philosophy or my logic behind it is just like if you do not acknowledge the match, then most likely you have some mental issues. I think it's always better to stay a little bit more positive. And how's life with gifted hippos? I think the handshake was a little bit better now. So that's pretty good. Also the chat in the display box here isn't always synced at the same time. Like when I see the chat, sometimes it's a little bit earlier in the restream chat box. So far this deck, not really an opinion on it. Doesn't do much. Well, not much. What I'm talking about, man. English, do you speak it? Let's just bushwhack it like this and see what happens. I just want my Primarch or Bragda proc, but these two are pretty bad. It's probably better to first do Rain of Rocks and then, but I don't know. I don't know. At least this is good for my totally elevated protection. Or not. This man is a maniac. Bullying everything. So do we go for a Mirrors and a Wild Saber Pass? What's the plan? Or just do we pop a 10 strength on his baseline? Yeah, I'm not sure. Some people, man. But I might still lose. Like, I don't mind just playing Mirrors. But just giving 5 damage. Well, we got our Siren of the Seas. Whatever, let's just do a Mirrors. This might be going to a really, really long game. Just put it on the baseline, so we got our Ubas trigger. At the moment not that many units, but I suppose you're gonna kill this, this moves up, so we have like a nice Ubas spot on this token. Ooh, that might be a efficient deck indeed. If the decks slow down a little bit, we see more and more of those slow. Well, at least this guy isn't playing the meta, right? So that's good. Or at least good. It's interesting. So we get this one as a Frostling. So I think we just go for this and then just pew 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 pew. Why not? Like, we got our Siren soon, we got our Mirrors. Good many. Maybe next turn we just finally destroy this annoying Glacier Palace. Bragda still. Yeah, I was thinking about Bragda, but I'd rather ship him down a little bit more. Like, this dude just wants to stall out the game. We got our Mirrors token, so we got like free front for a Siren as well. I'd rather just have him clear some stuff up. Get him below 9. At least our first win of the day. Play 50 unit cards, blah blah blah. So let's have a quick look again, because now we finally know a little bit of the deck list. Yeah, it's a weird one. Like, you have basically different routes depending on if you high roll or play a very aggro deck. Like, if you start quickly, you can go for the Collect the Mirrors, Hunter's Vengeance shenanigans. Otherwise, I think it's just a bit more stall. You go for Rain of Frogs, Primarch or Bragda. And then, yeah, Loris is a nice value. Probably should try to be smarter with setup traps. A Sign of the Seas is obviously a nice finisher. Let's just give it one more shot and then go to the next deck. T3ron 1 Shawarma. So this is an interesting proposition. Let's see what he plays. Like, we definitely want to play Collect the Mirrors and Green Pro. But do we want to cycle anything? Like, we do not have that many cheap cards. Hunter's Vengeance is just incredible bunkers. So we definitely want to have that one ready to go. I don't think we cycle. I would really like to cycle, but I do think like the next turn playing these two cards is just too good. Like Rain of Frogs, most likely we do not get any fronts, so we need to just block our own baseline. Obviously, play green prototypes on the most side. Thinking it will just trigger it itself, makes it 10 strength. But that we can still deal with since we have Hunter's Vengeance and Gifted. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to keep Gifted Recruits. Oh, the Jesus, 2 felines. Yeah, that's also a smart play of him. Using 2 felines to counter a little bit of the Hunter's Vengeance shenanigans. So now even this isn't that good. So I think I'm even fine to just cycle this one. We need to cycle to our token. Probably just tank it for 5. Rain of Frogs to at least make it a little bit awkward for him. I just want more value. I'm very greedy at the moment. And I also want to cycle into Loris. Maybe he chooses not to attack and I can nice value from Loris as well. Siren is definitely out. So this will always attack. So that's 6, 5. So 1 double buck goes down as well. So this is a setup for Surrey most likely. And if it isn't, then I'm not sure what's going on. So can we even make it? If we do it like this for... Basically buff this for 4 and this for 6. So it's 10, it's 21. If we do this, we get 3, 4, 5. Nothing else. And this might be a good setup for Loris. Getting Lost Psyches is very annoying with Loris. Never mind. Otherwise, totally elevated. I think we have to be greedy a little bit here. This is not the play I would actually like to make. But life is a resource, so let's see. Oh, this is better. I haven't thought about man, this interaction with Lost Psyches. I don't face it enough. That's one thing for sure. Having Lost Psyches is something that Loris tickles is great, unless he has Forgotten Souls. So what is Wisdom? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like everything dies besides this, but then we can use Totally Elevated for it. I think it's definitely worth it. We could also use Dubious Hex, but then it triggers this one. So let's now. What we can do, by the way, is cycle. But most likely we get our Mirts first. Really thinking about cycling one of these out. Yes, we thought the same. Getting the clear. So he has cycled throughout his whole deck already. Just lost 4. Well, this is basically no value. So we can easily... What we can do is gift it here. And just pew pew, this doesn't trigger it. Or do you want to do a Wild Saber Paws? I think I want to be greedy and look for our big friend. So this counts as a toad. We can be even more greedier by playing a Mirts here. But do we actually believe that we are getting so far in the game? Well, let's go. Because this go counts as a feline. So we still get 3 shots. Alright, that's interesting. Not exactly what I wanted though. Yeah, this is the greedy route. Okay, maybe if I was a little bit more aggressive, then ay. Box of shitland. I think we just play everything. But this is horrible. Let's see what goes on. This 15 strength. He needs to make like a huge misplay and give me a lot of Laura's value, otherwise I might be in a really bad spot. Otherwise Toad the Elevator can still tank it, but yeah, this is not bad. This is not good. Yeah, Box of Wasteland. I'm not sure, man, why this card was buffed. It's so stupid. Like, I rather have like the abilities a little, like I like that the abilities become a little bit more explosive when the cards get a higher level. But on the other hand, this is also super shitty. So we can do Toad the Elevated here. So this becomes a 5. 12. So we can basically clear everything. It's actually really good. Without any further thinking, let's just go with that route. I think I want to keep this combo in hand. So it's 14 with like 3 shots on it. I don't think Wild Saber Pulse is anywhere close, so most likely not gonna play that one. Yeah, Breakdown Rain is most likely the best keep. You can just use Break Die here or Break Die here. I think we even keep everything. I'd rather just cycle out. Like this is 8, right? So we have 3 mana card. Let's just make sure this thing doesn't move forward. Alright, let's go. Right, so he gets its value, but we got the board. So now we just have to play Ubas. Get a little bit of damage in and then Siren of the Seas next. So he wants to go for a nice sorry. Not this one. I think we still do a gifted, right? Maybe even Psycho Hunter's Vengeance. This will kill the Elder. Kills a bunch. So we just need to play Mirts here. Screw him over. That's basically the plan at the moment. Just weaken it off a little bit. It's fine. Yeah, I think so, man. It's nice to read all the chat. I'm still a little bit of thinking about, do I want to have more chat, like the chat interaction or a bit more interaction with the stream, like with voice chat. So this goes here, this goes here. It's a good satires. We got a lot of dudes. So 6. I don't think Bregda makes sense much. Well, this makes a lot of sense now. We don't even need it. Well, this is even more. This 3 hits. This is 3 hits. Just put in the pressure. But we got a lot of dudes next turn anyway to start cleaning this stuff. I'm not sure if this is the same play you would have made. But we are getting really close. Is he gonna play it here? Interesting decision. So we can cycle aggressively, but I really want to play Laris since it's a really good card. This is 9, it's 11. Oh. This is good defense. I think I'm happy with the greedy ass play here. Probably should have played this one earlier though, but it's fine. Let's defense it. We got our Siren now anyways. White token later. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's too long ago that turn. Yeah. I'm a greedy man. Ooh, even broken truce. Doesn't matter much though. Now it's even below 9, so he needs like 2 blocks. I would like the opponent to play something here, but behind? Or is he greedy? Greedy man. Yeah, this is notch play. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, with Hunter's Vengeance and Siren, it becomes so difficult to defend. It's just extremely painful. Right. So that's T3ron's number 1 deck. He shared with me. So next stop is collecting the rewards, because we definitely need all these rewards. Getting poor man's account. So this is T3ron 1. It was basically his Brawl deck for legendary +3 strength. So that was interesting. So do we need to well, what the fuck? What's going on here? So I think I've said enough. We have displayed the deck. Verdict. Yeah, I always feel a little bit dirty nowadays with Siren and Hunter's Vengeance. I do not really like Hunter's Vengeance as a card, but I acknowledge obviously it's extreme power. And with this deck also focusing on Rain and Prime Oracle, like it isn't even that bad to use Hunter's Vengeance in combination with Ubas, since you just clear a lot of units from your opponent. So just make a clear way from your Ubas. And then pew pew, do 3 or 6 base damage on your opponent's face. It's pretty strong, not gonna lie. Alright, so the next one is T3ron number 2. So here I didn't have all the cards. I didn't have Erratic, Neglects, and Fragmented maxed out. So this is a little bit similar to the previous one. Whereas it's more aggro. I'm mainly focused on Prime Oracle Breakdown. Keeping the aggression on your opponent's side of the base. And then Prime Oracle Breakdown for tempo. High Priestess Galaxy to just like the KO knockout. At least that's what I feel. And it's just a nice way for him to implement Fragmented Essences to get even more tokens for Galaxy or Breakdown. Obviously, this isn't that ideal, since you most likely want this on level 6. Because then you have 2 3/3s. Now I have like a 5, it becomes a 2 and a 3. That doesn't really synergizes that well with Galaxy, but let's just see how it goes. I won't upgrade it to max. So we have to do what we have to do. I think this is the deck I'm looking the least forward to playing. But it has been a while since Galaxy and Prime or saw play in the same deck I was using. Alright, people in Hero League, raise up your hands and share the power so we can find an opponent. Where are the opponents? And this is so annoying, like I have nothing to say. If there were like questions, then I get something to else talk about. Anyways, I will do the race to Hero League rewards tomorrow. I will do the Discord stream. I will also upload the VOD on my YouTube channel, but I won't make it public because I saw the results and nobody gave a shit about the video that wasn't in the recording. And I think it's a nice way to send rewards to people. If it's on a video, then you can see things went legit. People actually got their rewards and stuff. Maybe I will spend a couple of hands of time on it to improve the streaming quality. Make it a little bit more enjoyable. Most likely I will go quicker to all the rewards. Like the last video, it took so long. But hopefully some people, I will ping everybody who is participating, and hopefully we get some people in the stream. And in the voice chat as well. To take their reward. Alright, we got an opponent. Neurocrat. Stop, sir. So what do we need to do with confinement and toxic? Painful. Probably like it here a little bit better since we have these two shenanigans. Oh, hello. Just here or there, please. Give me a nice witches. Never lucky. So, Galaxy is gone. Actually not a big fan on what's going on here. But let's just go with it. See what happens. Let's go full aggro. You have a really weird start. This deck has a lot of good cheap cards, right? Like playing against a shawarma player with a shady ghoul just in front of your base while all your other units are here is really bad. I'm also not that sure why Witch. Yeah, obviously Witch is Wild triggers nicely with Primordial Bracta, but I'd rather just play it for its value, like setting up traps and stuff. But it becomes a little bit more consistent. But if this, for example, was a Toad, then this would have been taken apart. But for now, this is perfect. Man, a 1-cost mana card, you can choose where it spawns. That's pretty sick, not gonna lie. Do we even keep this? I think we do. We got plenty of cards. There's our Azure Hatchers. Like Primordial Work, that is so important for this deck. Ay 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 ay. Quick front back. Painful. We actually... Yeah, we don't really have a choice. Well, this... I'm not sure, man. Like, this is fine and nice and dandy and stuff. So it becomes 8 when it's in my face. But playing this becomes a little bit more difficult for him to actually put some stuff on my baseline, because everything was here on my front. And those are scary times. So we're getting close to a Klaxi. Well, he's at least playing around. So I think we cycle Primordial Breakdown for better stuff. We take it. Yeah, we don't want him to have any front. He gives it Hippo's left, I assume. Chat that. As Wesley says on Discord. Oh man, well, at least we got our confinement. This becomes a 1. Never ever lucky. But I think this is good enough, right? So now I see why confinement with so many Swarm Bucks of Wastelands. Scary stuff. There he is again. Mr. Terror himself. Yeah, just walk to the right, right? Easy. Easy. And get another 9 while you're at it. Man, if this just died, right? Oh, it's weaker. Never mind. Never mind my stupidity. I think we have to just go full YOLO. Flood everything. Yeah, we don't want to him easy fly. Obviously you can still fly here, but no boss for these crazy dudes. So now we just wait for an High Priestess Galaxy and see what goes on. This is so annoying, man. At least we got a nice game. Yeah, that's painful as well. 3 tokens out of the game. How many more can he clear? We can also use our erratic neglects. If he just makes some 1 strength himself, that would be fine as well. So, definitely worth. I think we have to go full aggro here. Hatsuki Day. Most likely this dude has Dark Harvest, so let's see what's going on. I'm not sure if it's nice to keep Primordial Bragda. You got a 3 strength dude here. Was my thinking. I was hoping for Le Claxi. Because now he has a really good target, $4, but it's still 1 turn later. To the left. Yeah, Dark Harvest. So lucky. Like a 50-50 chance. Aggro. Shitty walk. Let's just go aggro, I suppose. I'm not sure how we can win anyway. I just want this game to end. End this game for me, please. Fun Companions is an interesting card to tech. Just 9 value. He has a full satire deck anyway, so. Here. Or not. Like, this deck doesn't have any runners, right? Or what? We won? But we were losing. How is this possible? Like, the only runner war we had was Azure Hatchers, right? Well, I would take it. I take a win when I get one. Alright. Quest art finito. Let's do one more. See how it goes. So basically anybody who was just hopping in. This is another deck from T3ron. At least he shared with me. Let's see how it goes. Alright, Shazar Cat. Long time no see. I think we want to cycle first. I think you want erratic neglects always as last, so let's put them on the right column. Like if you put him on the left and he gets confused, you always attack the middle. Which can be very annoying, I suppose. So let's just not make that mistake. Oh, that's nice. Getting those silenced. Yeah, what's with my interwebs? Everything is dead. Should work. Maybe the game just died. Anything can happen. This is Gifted Hippo, by the way. I do think my stream is still running, so not sure what's going on. Never lucky. Well, at least this still goes on with the chat box. Also hope my OBS says it's happy. 60 FPS, fine CPU, gigabyte per second, 4000. Everything should be fine and dandy. Let's just restart it real quick. Sorry for the bullshit. Your request timed out. Please wait a few seconds and try to reconnect. Alright. Anybody else in Stormbound? Yo, Jan Blessa. Too bad, man. But thanks for verifying. Ripperoni. Let's see. Maybe it will fix itself in a minute or so. Also on my alt accounts, it's not working. Jan Blazer. What is your favorite deck? What if you can choose which deck I needed to play? What would it look like? Never lucky. So my phone also shoots blanks. Maybe this is a sign to just quit the stream. It's a shitty because I wanted to play all the 3 decks. But can't have it all, I suppose. Right, last chance. Finally getting some viewers back, and then this thing just dies out. So stupid. Why is this so stupid? Like, if there was a Stormbound rap, I would sing it, but nobody gave me a Stormbound rap to sing, so too bad. What we can do is read some stories. But 1 second. We got some stories going on. Let's read some stories. We have to do something while this thing is completely broken. Let's just go with a browser. We do a browser. Oh, we don't want that. What we want is a screen. Screen captcha, window captcha. Right, so we got our browser going on here. What? This needs to be deleted. Let's go. Alright, so we got story time, I suppose. In the meantime, I will just tap it. So let's see the story about Sea Queen by More Fun. I will do my best. Let me put in the music a little bit lower. Come now, my faithless crew. Stop your chores, there's things to do. A hefty monster guards the sea. Quest for loot sounds good to me. We set a course, we hoist the sails, bound for treasures we cannot fill. For if we do, I hate to say, this beast might rule another day. Come now, we must be swift, we shan't be heard, so seal your lips. In the crack of dawn, the sailors blight, burn the ships, this ends tonight. We grab our swords, we arm the cooks, in this chest we are the rooks. Then we see, below the deck, a graceful queen, prepare to check. Lunch now, before it's late, don't wait to move, she doesn't wait. Tarry longer and you will see, massive armies reduced to trees. It's like confinement, or siren. She makes her move, our ranks then suffer, our fashioned fleet reduced to clutter. It is true, our hope is lost. She has her mana, our lines are crossed. I then sink deep, down below, I cannot speak what has been shown. That day befell a tragedy, to hope one survives, well, it was me. So, that was our story time, I suppose. Nice poem, or rhyme, I should say. Like, it's amazing, right, that people are just, things like that are just made. I always find it very cool that people put in the effort to make things like this happen. So let's see if the server is still back. Or not. If it isn't on, then everybody most likely is already scared and run away. So let's see about Pepegag, Avian Stalkers. It's a nice story. If it isn't after this story, then I will just quit it today. Anyway, let's go. Avian stalkers. No one knows how they came to be. No one knows why they are here. No one likes it when they show up, especially enemies. Some elders, especially Raven elders, say that they are outcasts of Shadowfen. There are also talk about another ravens who were exiled from Shadowfen, but that is another story. And now avian stalkers roam somewhere in the territory of the Neutral Kingdom. But one day they went to the Swarm of the East for their fate. And they found their 6 little undead brothers. Apparently teaching them summoning magic was their destiny, their duty. They, along with High Priestess Klexi, who taught the Lich Summoners to summon undeads and replenish the army of the undeads. There is little information about them, but many eyewitnesses repeat only one thing. They are very dangerous as they approach the enemy base. Due to their origins in Shadowfen, they also crush opponents morally, knowing where they are from. The enemy knights and satyrs do not want to approach even them. The fates of daredevils or creatures with a lack of intelligence were waiting for the same fate, death. And only the clan of ironclad rodents is not afraid of their power. Also, avian stalkers are afraid of another unit, unknown protectors. But there is no words about them. No one sees them as if they were gone. However, there is another way to defeat them. Needs only in a place about another way to defeat them. Part of the sheet is torn off, so we can only guess what other way to defeat them is. Convert, obviously, convert, baby. Let's convert them. This is nice, like the ironclad rodents. Like you can push them. Like flaming stream, ozone purifiers. Those kind of shenanigans. Obviously, you can also just do freeze. And then Savannah the phase out of it. But hey, that's just a simple story time. So, I think this will be the end of the stream, since it's obviously not working anymore. It's a pity though. I would love to continue streaming, but can't have it all. If the game broke down and it doesn't come back up in a decent time, then I think this is just it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Next time I will be back with more T3ron matches. Obviously I want to look at the other matches. Maybe I will just play them and then you see voiceless videos of them on the channel. And obviously if you want some videos recorded with your decks suggestions, then feel free to let me know. You can just share a link in the comments. I will just bookmark them. Or you can join my Discord server. Or you can just go with Stormbound official Discord server and then just ping me. Like whatever you like. I will try to play it on stream and or make a video out of it. So your content is spread as well. Anyways, that's it for now. Cheers.